of Wagner when I first came here. It was something about audition day, and I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I even remember, and I, you know, looked at all these dancers who were thinner than I was and prettier than I was, and you know, more talented, warming up, and they had these stage moms, and my mom was definitely not one of those. She was like, oh, don't worry about it.
Right here, and he said,
I think my best strengths are making people laugh. And I think life goes a lot slower than you want to if you can't laugh at things, and so, yeah.
before I leave, watch some discipline. I'll make a list in my sleep bag.
The reason that I think like I do theater personally is you've been working so hard for so long, and opening night is just that one night that it's fresh because it's just the first time for so much. I love it. I love it. I love everything about it, including the bar afterwards.
I don't want realism. I want magic. Yes, magic. I try to give that to people. I misrepresent things to them. I don't tell the truth. I tell what ought to be truth, and if that's simple, then let me be a damn part. Do not turn the light on!
I see myself film and television, commercial, doing things like that.
Where'd you get that weird tie? Pass the Honey Almond Delight cereal.
I like my tie. Pass the Honey Almond Delight cereal.
That tie looks like an old paint rag.
Boss gave me this tie.
Maybe you need a new boss. This Honey Almond Delight cereal tastes delicious.
You're right. It does taste delicious. We finally agree on something.
Cereal, yes. Ties, no.
I'll give you
College is, you know, 4 years of maybe not doing everything you wanted to do, but finding out what you don't want to do. And with it comes the disappointments and the struggles, and you know, the happiness. It's just all temporary. You know, 1 minute you can be up and 1 minute you can be down, and I just think the best is yet to come.
And I looked around, and I thought,
My God.
I'll never have the moon.
In a very exclusive kitchen at an address on Park Avenue, as she scoured and stacked the dishes, a certain maid was feeling blue.
Hi, I'm Coviello. I'm from Waverly, Pennsylvania. Best high ever. It's so cool. That's a great performing experience when everybody's there and drunk in the audience and making a ruckus and just having so much fun in the audience, and you have so much fun on stage, and then of course it's a real bar. So that's all I have to say about opening night. Opening night is that's the best. Auditioning, in my head, there's like a war zone going on that just kind of starts in my head and then goes down to my stomach, and it's awful. I hate auditioning so much.
So why can't I be just into your paragraphs about you betcha, damn funny lesbian love story, the
that just attacks everyone's soul. 5 years. God, you know, I hope I don't know where I'm gonna be in 5 years. I want to be married by then because I've been in a relationship forever now. So I better be married by then. But I better still be working in the arts in some way. I don't care what I'm doing. I hope I'm successful, meaning that I hope I'm happy with what I'm doing. I hope I'm still performing then. If I'm not, I hope I'm choreographing in some way.
And I'll find my way to the blue of the ocean. The wind on the water is all that I need. And the man with the heart of a little boy sailor to shift with the tide and come safe.
I'm proud of all of us. I think we've come a long way. And like I said before, we have a long way to go. But I hope we all stay in touch because we've all developed these unique relationships with each other, whether we got close or not, or whether we got close and started to distance ourselves and got close. It doesn't really matter. We're all connected. So one night we went out and the sprinklers were on and but that didn't really stop us. We still went on the oval and some of us took off our clothing or some of it and ran around in the sprinklers. There's a Facebook club called is that Kira running through the sprinklers? Holy shit, I want to do it too.
Haters of big sunglasses can shut up. That's the Facebook group I started. I was searching Facebook because I was bored, and I found a group called Haters of Big Sunglasses, and I love big sunglasses, so immediately I had to make a group called Haters of Big Sunglasses Can Shut Up.
I created the group on Facebook, Lindsay Lohan Can Do Me. I'm obsessed with her. And like everything she does, even if it's bad, like I know that she probably does drugs, like I know everything, but I just love her. Can't help but love Lindsay Lohan. I created one for Star Trek The Next Generation. Also for Boondock Saints. And I love Star Trek, and I thought that people who love Star Trek should have a group. I love Star Trek Next Generation. Not all of the incarnations.
Oh wait, I gotta remember, I haven't looked on it in a while. It's the Facebook group for people who really love movies, unless you like Spanglish. If you like Spanglish, don't join the group. In fact, if you like Spanglish, you should be beaten to death with the Pay It Forward DVD. That's the title. And it's just a Facebook group dedicated to people that like love movies, because I love movies. But good movies. So if you like Spanglish, do not join this group. Or Pay It Forward.
The Facebook group, I would like, for the small fee of $10, you can smash Josh Key-Maginnis in the face with a pumpkin. Well, that came about because one night at the coffee house, myself and my roommate, Matt Hudson, we were just hanging out at the coffee house. We were trying to get people to I don't know, have some fun because no one ever everyone just comes and sits around and waits for things to happen, you know? And there was I think it was a poetry read night or something, and the doc was there, and we were like, man, no one's here, nothing's happening, no one's excited. So we just started saying oh man, we should just start throwing stuff at people. And then they're like, yeah, we could throw a pumpkin at her. And then Matt was like, yeah, well, Matt started going yo, we should charge people to throw pumpkins. And then he looks around and no one is there except for me. And he goes, at you. And I'm like, what? Why at me? And he's like, I don't know, charge $10 and you can throw a pumpkin at your face. Getting all excited about it. And I was like, oh. Yeah, that's awesome. And then the doc heard about it, overheard it, came over and oh yeah, I'm totally about that. And then he started the group and I was like, bastard, that's my thing. I'm Josh Key-Maginnis. I'm from South Portland, Maine. There are a couple memorable moments. There was the playwriting contest back when I was a sophomore, the Melvin. That was pretty fun. No, my name isn't Randolph. My name isn't even close to Randolph. My name is Livingstone. Eric Livingstone.
Oh, please, Melvin, let us handle it.
You're dead, Melvin. You have enough to worry about.
Oh, good. I just love like making people laugh, like doing outrageous things, like physical comedy. I just feel like I have a knack for it.
Well, I need to finish these measurements.
'I love to write. Like when I can't express myself through my scene work or through my monologues and stuff, I just go to my room and just write like pages upon pages of just verbal vomit, you know, on the page. 5 years from now, I hope to be living either in New York or Brooklyn, any of the boroughs. I hope to have an extensive resume with some impressive, maybe some TV or film little credits, independent films, maybe some wonderful off-Broadway stage theater, some straight plays.
I'll see you done.
Maybe an opportunity to get on SNL from 5 years from now. That would be great. That would be awesome.